Okey, Kak Ainan boleh mula lah. 20 second. Hello? Hello? Ya. Alright. Okey. Boleh start dah.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh and good afternoon. Hi and hello everyone, teachers and all the wonderful peoples and students, especially Bentong 2021 SPM candidates. I'm Puan Ainun binti Smion from Pejabat Pendidikan Daerah Bentong, streaming live from USTP PPD Bentong YouTube channel. Welcome to Seminar Didik Rakyat PECUTAN AKHIR SPM 2021 Pejabat Pendidikan Daerah Bentong dengan kerjasama Bank Rakyat. How are you doing today? I hope all of you have a great day today. Well, we shall begin our seminar today with the recital of Kitab Al-Fatihah. Amin, 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 ya Rabbal Alamin. Alhamdulillah, we are so grateful to be given this opportunity to get together in this program called Seminar Didik Rakyat PECUTAN AKHIR SPM 2021. For your information, this program is a smart collaboration between Pejabat Pendidikan Daerah Bentong and Bank Rakyat to help the candidates to make final preparation in full swing ahead of 2021 SPM. Our seminar is using online platforms, Google Meet, and YouTube live streaming. So, for this afternoon, we are glad to have Dr. Adzuhaidah as our guest speaker for our English language final sprint, PECUTAN AKHIR SPM. Assalamualaikum, Doctor. How are you?
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you so much, Puan Ainun.
Okay. So, before we proceed the seminar, let me introduce our speaker. Her full name is Adzuhaidah and she was born in Temerloh, Pahang. She is a TESOL PhD holder and Dr. Azu has 27 years of teaching English experience. Am I right, Doctor?
Exactly, that's right.
Yes, okay.
That's right.
Okay, so Dr. Adzuhaidah is the CEFR Master Trainer, married with a kid, and now staying in Section 3, Bandar Baru Bangi, Selangor. Dr. Azu is now teaching at Sekolah Sri Putri Cyberjaya since 2004. Almost 18 years, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I'm certainly sure Dr. Adzuhaidah is going to share with us a lot of inputs and practical ideas. So, don't miss the chance to listen to Dr. Azu's talk. Okay, so hopefully all of you are ready now. Without further delay, it is with special excitement that I'm pleased to invite Dr. Adzuhaidah to give her talk. So Dr. Azu, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, Puan Ainun, and also PPD Bentong for inviting me today. And I would also like to thank Bank Rakyat for sponsoring our event today. Yeah, and actually it's a great privilege to be able to address people in my own home state, actually. Yeah, because I'm from Pahang, and so Bentong and Pahang is so dear to me. Yeah, right. So
the real Pahangian.
Exactly. Yeah. And I always find the opportunity to go back to Temerloh every time. Yeah. Okay. As much as possible. Right. Okay. So, boys and girls, I hope you've had your lunch and you've had your Zuhur prayer so that you can actually engage in our seminar this afternoon. Okay, and I would also like to welcome all the teachers. Okay, I know some of you, and I've worked with some of you before. Yeah, okay, it's a privilege also, yeah, to get to see all of you. Right. Okay, so next week we're going to have this oral okay, oral exam, and also listening. Okay, and in March, we're going to have our writing papers, okay, paper 1 and paper 2. Okay, so for today's session, we are going to focus on the writing part, yeah, as well as paper 1, all right? Okay, because I'm sure your teachers have done much with you, okay, for paper 3 and paper 4, yeah? Okay, without further ado, I would like to share my screen. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. Can you see my screen now?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're going to look at paper 1 first, right? All right. Now, here is the components of 1119 English paper. Okay, so as you know, we have 4 components, and it's all under CEFR. Okay, so we are aligned to the European framework. Okay, so the format is slightly different from past year's SPM. Yeah. Okay, so the 4 components are, okay, paper 1, reading and use of English. Okay, so it's 1 hour and 30 minutes. Okay, and then we have writing. Okay, 1119/2. Okay, speaking 1119/3, and listening 1119/4. Okay, so each component carries 25% of the overall candidate grade. Okay, and so 25% for reading and use of English, 25% for writing, 25% for speaking, and 25% for listening. So basically, you need to be good at each component to be able to score SPM 2021. Okay, to all the candidates, yeah, you need to be good at all the 4 components. If you are not good at speaking or you're not good at listening, okay, still you cannot score. Yeah. Now, however, for today we're going to focus on the first 2. Okay, on the first 2. Right. So for paper 1, yeah, okay, reading and use of English. I think by now you're already familiar with the format. Okay, just to recap. Yeah, just to recap. I may not be the best person to talk about this. Okay, because you have your own teachers who are, good as well. Yeah, and some may be, better than me. Right. So this is just like a kind of sharing. Yeah. Based on what I've shared with my students. Okay, for paper 1, all right, there are 40 questions, all right, and 5 parts. Okay, 40 questions and 5 parts. Okay, so it takes 1 hour and 30 minutes for you to answer all the questions. Right. Okay, now for part 1, it's called MCQ. Yeah, but in fact, yeah, all the parts. Okay, you have MCQ. That means multiple choice questions. Okay, in other words, you have the options here, A, B, or C. Okay, so you don't have to worry. You don't have to write your own words, answers. You just have to choose, yeah, from the options given. Okay, A, B, or C. All right. Okay, now, okay, if you look at the format, yeah, all right, for part 1, it's called short text, meaning to say you have short text like this. Okay, so this is a dialogue. Okay, this is a dialogue, right? And if you look at this one, all right, this is advertisement. Okay, this is an advertisement. All right, so also, yeah, a short text. Okay, and if you look at this one, all right, this is a job offer. Okay, a job offer. All right, and this is a table. Okay, so you should be able to get information from this short text. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, okay. Now, the question can also come in a form of a notice. They will give you a notice like this, and they ask questions based on the notes in the notice. Okay, the content of the notice, right? And you can also have a voucher. Okay. So if you go to a theme park, for example, you will have a voucher, and it could be a cinema ticket. Who knows? Yeah. It could be anything, as long as that thing contains a short text. Short text. All right. Okay. So these are some of the sample questions. Okay. Sample questions. All right. Okay. Now, how do we answer this kind of questions? Okay, how do we answer this kind of questions? All right. Now, so here are some of the tips, okay, for you to answer part 1, which are MCQ short text. Okay, first you have to read the question and look for the keyword in the question. Okay, so keyword. So you have keyword in the question, like for example, this one, Okay, which of the following is true about the notice? So what is the keyword? So the keyword is true. Okay, all right. The same goes to number 4. Which of the following is true? So the keyword is true, meaning to say you have to look for the true statement here. Okay, you have to look for a true statement. Yeah. Okay. And next, what do? Look for the clues that give the hint to the answers. Okay, you have to look for the clues where you find the answers. Okay, so where are the clues? Where are the clues? They are all in here. Okay, they are all in here. Yeah. Okay, so from the clues, then you'll be able to get to the correct answers. Okay, next one. Okay, you have to read all the 4 options and eliminate wrong answers. Okay, sometimes you have 3, sometimes you have 4 options, A, B, C, or A, B, C, and D. Yeah, okay, all right. Now, if you look at this one, you have 3 options only. Okay, you have 3 options only. For example, you read A. A, and then you look for the clue here. Okay, it's totally wrong. So you just eliminate. Eliminate here means you take out, you cross. Okay, so A is rejected. You reject, you don't want A anymore. Okay, so what's left? You are left with only 2 options, B and C. All right. Okay, so between B and C, then you will have to look for the correct answer. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I mean by you eliminating wrong answers. Okay, all right. Now, the next one is you select the best answer. Okay, and sometimes answers are very close. Okay, so you don't know which one is it. Okay, so in this case, you really have to read the question again. What is it about? And then try to look for the clues, okay, and have to make what we call an educated guess, okay, an educated guess. That means you just have to guess what to do, yeah? All right. Okay, now let's try to look at a few questions here. All right. So if you look at this dialogue, Nick, I'm already here. Sorry, Julie. Give me 10 minutes. Traffic is terrible. Okay, I know. I only got here 5 minutes ago. I'll wait. The movie starts in 5 minutes, though. Okay, why don't you go in first? You have your ticket, right? Or we catch the next show. Okay, it's fine. I'll get snacks. The adverts usually take 10 minutes anyway. Okay, all right. So this is a dialogue. Yeah, so this is a dialogue. And then you look at the question, which of the following statements is true? So we are actually looking for a true statement. Okay, now try to look at A. Julie and Nick are both affected by the traffic. Okay, Julie and Nick are both affected by the traffic. Okay, so you see, sorry, Julie, give me 10 minutes. Traffic is terrible. Okay, so here Nick says that, so that means Nick is affected by the traffic, right? Okay, now do we know whether Julie is also affected by the traffic? Okay, so you look at this one. I know I only got here 5 minutes ago. Okay, so I know I only got here 5 minutes ago shows that, okay, Julie is also affected by the traffic. Yeah, okay, so that's why we know A is true. Okay, now do not jump the gun. Jump the gun means you come to your conclusion straight away. Okay, that's the answer. Okay, you don't have to do that. You have to read B and C as well. Okay, now for B, for example, Julie will get the tickets while waiting for Nick. Okay, all right, Julie will get the tickets while waiting for Nick. Okay, all right. Now, that one is not correct. Why? Why is that so? Okay, anyone would like to try? Julie will get the tickets while waiting for Nick. No, right? Okay, it's not right because, okay, Julie says, like, okay, I'll get snacks. Okay, I'll get snacks. The adverts usually take 10 minutes away. Yeah, all right. Because Nick asked, okay, why don't you go in first? And then Julie replied, it's fine. I'll get snacks. That means Julie said, oh, it's okay. All right, I can wait. All right, I can wait for you. Yeah. So B is wrong. Okay, and then Julie and Nick decide to watch a later movie. That means another movie. Okay. All right. Now, is that right or not? So you have to look at the dialogue. Okay. Or we catch the next show. Nick says. Okay. Nick suggests. Okay. We catch the next show. Okay. What did Julie say? It's fine. I'll get snacks. Okay. The adverts usually take 10 minutes anyway. All right. So here it shows that they are not going to watch a later movie. Yeah. Okay. So basically that's how you do it. Yeah. For part 1 MCQ.
Doctor,
Yes.
for your information, in here we have students from SMK Bentong and SMK Karak with
Okay.
us in the Google Meet.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome. Yeah. Those from SMK Bentong and SMK Karak. Yeah. And I understand that there are also students from other schools watching on YouTube. All right. Okay. So well, it's okay. You can ask any questions. You can stop me if I'm going very fast. Yeah. Okay. Feel free to do so. Okay. Feel free to do so. Okay. Now, all right. Let's try another one. Yeah. Okay. Another question. Okay, the purpose of the advertisement, yeah? Okay, so we are actually looking for the purpose of the advertisement. Okay, now we have to read the question first. The text first. Okay, tea is a work of art and requires a master to draw out its best qualities, claims Okakura in his famous book of tea. Okay, we at the Good Morning Tea Company follow that same tradition. Okay, allowing tea drinkers to appreciate the art of tea in its purest form. Okay, with characteristics of the finest Highland teas, our latest tea has been perfected. Okay, all right. Now, what is the purpose of the advertisement here? Why are we given this advertisement? To show what? Okay, is it to introduce a new tea product? Is it to tell consumers how to identify good tea? Okay, or to improve the sales of tea from the Highlands? Okay, so we have to read again and see, look for the clues. Okay, what are the clues? All right, now, if you look here, all right, okay, with characteristics of the finest Highland teas, our latest tea has been perfected. So in other words, okay, the person who advertised this, all right, is trying to introduce a new tea product. Our latest tea, okay, talking about latest tea which has been perfected. Perfected here means it's been made perfect. Okay, it's perfect. Yeah, so that means it's so nice, so delicious. Right? Okay, the aroma is so good. So here it shows that the advertisement actually wants to introduce a new tea product. Okay, now B. If you look at B, to tell consumers how to identify good tea. Okay, yeah, it does say. Okay, it does talk about how to identify good tea, but that is not the purpose of the advertisement. Okay, that is not the purpose of the advertisement actually. Okay, all right. And C also, yeah, to improve the sales of tea from the Highlands. That is not the purpose. Okay, all right. So they just get tea from Highland. Okay, but the advertisement actually wants you to buy their latest tea. Okay, to buy their latest tea. So they want to introduce a new tea product. Okay, all right. So that's number 2. Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll look at another one. Right. Say for example this one. Yeah. Okay. This is like a job advertisement. Okay. It's a job advertisement. Okay. Now can I get somebody to read this? Okay. Any of you? Anyone would like to volunteer? Yeah.
Please, student.
Or maybe Miss Ainon can choose one.
Okay.
Okay.
We have here? PEJABAT. Tebagi. Tebagi.
Tebagi. Okay, Tebagi. Yeah, would you like
Are
to?
you here?
Yes, can teacher.
Yeah, sure. All right.
Urgently require accounts assistant. One of the leading groups of newspapers.
Tebagi. All right. Are you still online or you get disconnected here? Tebagi? Yeah. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. All right. Yeah. Maybe, okay, I'll just read this. Yeah. Okay. Accounts assistant. So that is the job advertised. Okay. One of the leading groups of newspapers urgently requires the service of an accounts assistant for its Lahore office. Okay. So what is the qualification? BCom, Bachelor in Communication. All right. Experience. Okay. 1 to 2 years in accounts. Okay. Age group 22 to 35. Skills, okay, must have expertise in using MS Excel, okay, and MS Access. All right. Interested candidates meeting the above criteria may send their CV to this email, okay, or to box number 390 CO 13 Davis Road, Daily Jang, Lahore, within 7 days of this advertisement. Okay. Now, so this is an advertisement, okay, for the post of accounts assistant. Okay, now read the question. Okay, an applicant who is interested in applying for the post should, okay, should what? Okay, try to look at A, yeah, now. All right, we are looking for the clues here. Okay, be at least 35 years old. Okay, at least, minimum, yeah, at least is minimum. At most is maximum. Okay, so is it 35? The least? No, right? Okay, the minimum age is 22. So A is wrong. Okay, A is not right. Okay, sorry. Okay, now B, yeah. All right, be able to use MS Excel and MS Access. Okay, now it shows here, yes, okay, you need to know how to use MS Excel and MS Access. But here, the clue is, all right, if you look at the clue, okay, be able to use one, must have expertise in. The word expertise and also able to use, are they the same? They are not. Okay, they are not. They are not the same. Okay, able to use, well, I can use MS Excel. Okay, I can just, I know how to type in it. All right, that's it. Okay, but when you say you must have expertise, that means you can actually do a lot of things in MS Excel. Okay, you can do the calculation, you can create the formula, okay, the percentage, okay, or things like that, yeah. So there are many things that you can do. So that's when you are an expert in using MS Excel and MS Access, okay, all right. But here it says just be able to use. All right. So, but the true part is still there. There's a bit of true in that statement. Okay, it's true. Okay, C, have at least 1 year of experience in accounts. Okay, at least 1 year of experience in accounts. Okay, is that right? Yes, definitely it's right because it states here the minimum is 1 year. Okay, so actually at least you have 1 or 2 years in accounts. You can apply for the post, okay, and send their resume to this email after 7 days. Okay, what makes it wrong? D, what makes it wrong? Who can tell me? And
Maybe 7 days.
Yes. Yeah, what makes it wrong? What makes D wrong? What word is it? 2 years.
After.
Very good. After. Okay. So it says here, you send your resume after 7 days. But here in the text itself, it says within. See the word within 7 days. Okay. So when you send after 7 days, they are not going to entertain or they're not going to look at your resume. Okay. All right. So D is definitely out. So the best answer would be C. B is more or less correct, but it's the word expertise that makes it wrong. Okay, the word expertise that makes it wrong. Yeah. Okay. So C is the answer. Right. Okay. So the same goes to this one also. You need to calculate a bit. Yeah. All right. We have to skip this because we cannot do everything. Because there are other parts that we need to do as well. Yeah. Okay. All right. So basically, that's how you tackle part 1. Yeah. In MCQ. Okay. Or maybe we can do one more. Merdeka Day voucher. Okay. Merdeka Day voucher. Yeah. Okay. Get a 25 ringgit reduction on ticket prices with this voucher. Okay. Tickets available at the ticket office. Yeah. Okay. What are the terms and conditions? All right. Number 1, minimum purchase of 12 tickets. Okay. Number 2, valid every day except public holidays. Number 3, available to Malaysians only. Okay. Number 4, offer ends on 31st of May. And this is the voucher code. Okay. CU 1231. Okay. All right. So I think you're quite familiar with voucher. All right. Number 1, minimum purchase of 12 tickets. Okay. If you look at the question, yeah, which of the following is true? Okay. Which of the following is true? Right. So A, the voucher can be used by everyone visiting the park. Is that true? Can it be used by anyone visiting the park? Who can tell me why it's not true? We know the answer is C, right? Okay. Why is A not true? Can it be used by everyone visiting the park? Who can find the clue here? The clue is somewhere here. Yeah. Visiting the park.
Every day except public holidays.
Okay, every day except for public holidays, and it's available to whom? Malaysians only, right? Okay. So it's available to Malaysians only, meaning to say, if a non-Malaysian, say for example an American, wants to visit the park, okay, all right, will this person, get this voucher? No, right? Yeah, because it's only available for to Malaysians. Okay, Americans, they have to pay in full. They do not get this voucher. Okay, so that's why A is wrong. Okay, so this sentence, available to Malaysians only, all right, makes it wrong. Okay, it's not available to everyone. Yeah. Okay, now let's look at B. The tickets can only be purchased using the voucher code. Okay, what makes it wrong? The tickets can only be purchased using the voucher code. Okay, what makes it wrong? Okay, anyone? Can anyone guess? No? Okay. All right. So here it is wrong because you can just purchase the tickets. Right. You can just purchase the tickets even without using the voucher code. Okay. All right. Because the tickets are available at the ticket office for purchase. Yeah. All right. So only that if you get this voucher code, there may be a discount, a 25%, 25 ringgit discount. Okay. But you can always buy the tickets. Okay, you can always buy the tickets. All right. Now, the word which makes it wrong is only. Can only be purchased. No, not necessarily. Yeah. Okay. All right. So number 4, C. The discount is available to locals buying a dozen tickets or more. Okay. So is that right? It is correct. Okay, why? Because it says what? One, we're talking about locals, right? Locals are Malaysians. Now, if you notice in SPM later on, yeah, they may give you a word like this one, Malaysians, but in the options given, they do not use the same word. They will give you a synonym or another word which carries the same meaning. Okay, like here Malaysians, but here, okay, it uses the word locals. Locals means Malaysians. All right. Okay, so available to locals. And then if you notice, okay, here it says a dozen tickets or more. Okay, a dozen. How many is a dozen? 12, right? So here it doesn't say 12, but you must be smart. Okay, when you look at the text given, it says here 12 tickets. Okay, 12 tickets means a dozen. Yeah. So if you notice, okay, they give you different words to describe the same thing. Okay, they give you the same, different words to describe the same thing. Yeah. Okay, so you have to be smart. Okay, and see the synonyms there. Okay. All right. So the discount is available to locals. Yes, Malaysians. Buying what? How many? A dozen tickets or more. So it says here minimum. Okay, minimum purchase of 12 tickets. That means you can buy 12, 13, 14, and you can get the discount. All right. So I think that's quite clear. Okay. All right. So far, any questions on short text? Because we have more here to go. Okay. No questions? Okay. If there's none, then we can proceed to part 2. Okay. So part 2 is what we call closed text. Okay, close, yeah, C-L-O-Z-E. All right, closed text means, all right, it is a text, okay, it is a text, but you have blanks here, okay, blanks here, all right. So you have to fill in the blanks, okay, with the words which are suitable, okay, with words which are suitable, okay. So you are given this text and the options. The options will be something like this. I'm sure you have done exercises on this, yeah? Okay, right. So if you notice, this is a sample given by Lembaga Peperiksaan. So we assume that your SPM paper will be something of this format, yeah? All right. So we have 4 options here, A, B, C, and D. Now, if you notice, yeah, okay, like the first one, in, of, at, from. Okay, these are prepositions. Okay, prepositions. In, on, above, out, from, okay, of, yeah. And then if you look at this one, if, despite, since, although. Okay, these are what we call conjunctions. All right, conjunctions. So that means they can ask you questions on preposition, which one is the best one, or they can talk about conjunctions, okay, which one is the best one, all right. Or if you look at number 10, okay, 10, 11, 12, oh, okay, 13, 14, 15, okay, up to number 15 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions. These are all vocab. These are all vocab. The most suitable words, okay? Which one is the most suitable word? So for this kind of questions, you really need to know the meaning of each, all right? Because we cannot help you there. That's why for English, you know, your teachers always say, oh, read a lot, you have to read, okay? All right? And why? Why do we ask you guys to read? Because when you read, you have the input, okay? You have the vocab. All right. And without you realizing it, you will know when to use those words. Okay. You will know when to use those words. But well, you can guess. They are, I mean, based on the text, you can guess which is the correct one. Yeah. Okay. And then if you look at number 16, again, over, among, with, between. Okay. All right. So you have this kind of question also. And again, this one, all right, 17 and 18, vocab. Okay, the choice of words, which one is the best? Okay, because some of them, they very close in meaning. Okay, very close in meaning, yeah. But you should be able to choose the best one. Okay, like for example, this one, yeah. Okay, we're talking about pangolin. Okay, pangolin. All right. Okay, it's quite rare for us to see a real life pangolin. Okay. All right. So the pangolin, often referred to as an ant-eater, okay, because it eats ants. Okay, it's an animal usually found in Asia. So if you look at the options given, okay, in, of, at, from, in Asia. You don't say of Asia or at Asia. Okay, all right, because in refers to a place which is big enough. Okay, what is the difference between in and at? All right, in you use for place, okay, places which are big enough. Okay, but for at, normally it's more specific. Like for example, where are you? I'm at school now. Okay, all right. For example, where were you born? Okay, I was born in Selangor. Okay, I was born in Pahang. So Pahang is a big place, yeah. Where are you staying? I'm staying at Taman Sri Bahagia. I'm staying at Taman Sri Bahagia at. Okay, why? Because Taman Sri Bahagia is smaller. Okay, it's just a taman. Okay, all right. So when you talk about something which is big, okay, the area which is big, okay, you use in. Okay, if it's smaller, then at. Yeah. Okay. Now, number 9, what? Okay, blank. It is sometimes mistaken to be a reptile. It is in fact a mammal. Okay. Now, if you read this, you can see, one is reptile, one is mammal. So these are two opposite ideas. Okay, these are two opposite ideas which are contradictory. Okay, contradict each other, different. Yeah. Okay, so what kind of word do you use? All right, to show something which is opposite. If, despite, since. Okay, now normally despite, yes. Okay, and although, normally to show something which is opposite. Okay, all right. So which one is better? Okay, can you try this one? Despite something. When you want to use despite, okay, you must use something else. Okay, despite something. Okay, despite feeling ill, okay, I still go to school. So that's how we use the word despite. Okay, so if you look at the other option, which is although, all right, okay, try to put it here. Although it is sometimes mistaken to be a reptile, it is in fact a mammal. So that is correct. Okay, that is correct. Although people always think of pangolin as a reptile, it is actually a mammal, surprisingly. Yeah. Okay. All right. So although is the best. Okay. Perhaps the most surprising and disappointing what about the pangolin is that it is the world's most traded animal. Okay. The most surprising and disappointing what about the pangolin? Okay. Facts. What about pangolin? The fact about pangolin. Not news. News is something different, you know. So here, the thing that we are giving here is a fact. Fakta, fact about the pangolin. Okay. It is the world's most traded animal. Okay. All right. Now, some estimates, okay, estimates, all right. Some estimates what? That sales of pangolins now account for up to 20% of the entire wildlife black market. Okay, 20% of the entire wildlife black market. Okay, some estimates. Okay, look at this one. Okay, suggest that. You don't say tell that. Okay, some estimates advise that. No. Okay, or propose. No, different. Yeah, suggest. Okay. Because when we talk about studies, when we talk about, okay, some studies suggest that people who take booster shots will survive COVID better. Okay, some estimates, okay, some studies suggest that. Okay, use the word suggest. All right. The demand for pangolins comes mostly from China, where pangolin scales are thought to be a what? For many health problems. Pangolin scales are thought to be, all right, number 12. Okay, a cure, a factor, a symptom, or a prevention. So it has to be a cure. All right, what's the clue? The clue says here, health problems. Not symptoms for health problems, but a cure for many health problems. Okay, you have this kind of health problems, so you cure it by eating pangolin scales, for example. Yeah. Okay. Now, there are 8 types of pangolins in the world. Generally, the scales on their skin, all right, what? 20% of the pangolin's body weight. Okay. Here, it wants to say that the scales, yeah, the scales is massive, okay, are massive, a lot. So, it totals up to 20%, yeah, of the pangolin's body weight. Okay. So, read the question, read the sentence, yeah. The scales on their skin, okay, number 13. Okay, what? Consists of, result in, contribute to, make up. Okay, the answer is actually make up. All right. Okay. Makeup means you not makeup you make up your face, use by using lipstick and so on. That one is different makeup. Okay, but here when you say the skill makeup, okay, a part of the whole of the pangolin body. Okay, makeup here means it consists of, all right, it composed, not consists of, it composed, yeah, all right, a part of the whole weight of the pangolin, yeah, the body itself. So it's a part. Makeup here means a part of something. Okay, a part of something. Okay. All right. So that's why the answer is a part of. Yeah. Okay. I don't say consists of 20%. No. Okay. I cannot say consists of. No. All right. Okay. Pangolins can what? About 20,000 ants a day or more than 70 million ants a year. Okay, pangolins can what? Okay, look at number 14. Okay, can find, can collect, can consume, can hunt. Okay, the answer is consume. Consume is another word for eat, can eat. Not that pangolins can collect, no, or can find, no. Okay, can hunt, no, all right. Can consume, okay, can eat, all right. Because ants, that's why it's called an eater. Okay, pangolin is an ant eater. Okay, all right. So let's move on to next one. All right. An adult pangolin's tongue is over 40 centimeters longer than the length of its what body? Okay, the tongue is very long. Okay, it's 40 centimeters longer than the whole body there. The whole, or what? The entire body? Yeah. Okay, let's look at the options given. All right. The total, the entire, the actual, the overall. Okay, so I think if you are not sure, it will be either B or D. Okay, entire body or overall body, right? Okay, so entire here means the whole of something. There is something, the whole of something is called entire. Okay, whereas overall is like it's another word when you want to say generally. Okay, all right, so entire is the better word. Okay, entire is the better word. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, number 16. Being solitary creatures, okay, they meet only to find a partner. Okay, solitary means pangolin, they don't socialize. They don't like to socialize. Yeah. Okay, so they meet only to find a partner and produce what? 1 and 3 young ones. Okay, clue 1 and 3. Okay, so produce, over, among, with, between. Okay, so when we say okay, produce what? Between 1 and 3 young ones. They will have 1 or 2 or 3. Okay, offsprings. Okay, all right. You don't really say the children of the pangolin, no. Okay, but young ones. Okay, produce 1 or 2 or 3. So produce between 1 and 3. Okay, young ones. Okay. Now, baby pangolins which have a soft skin at first are raised over a 2-year period. Okay, when the pangolin senses what? It curls itself up into a ball. Have you seen one? Pangolin curls itself up into a ball. So when the pangolin senses, okay, what is it? All right. Okay, maybe, yeah, you may answer threat or danger. Okay, so the correct answer is danger. When they sense danger, they know that danger is coming. So they curl themselves up. Yeah. Okay. Not to say threat. Okay. Danger is a possibility of suffering or getting injured. Okay, injured. Yeah. All right. Whereas when you talk about threat is the intention. You intend, you want to cause harm. Okay, you want to cause injury to somebody or something. Yeah, but danger, the danger is there. So when pangolin sees that danger, it curls up. Yeah. Okay. And the last one, the 3rd Saturday of February each year is now World Pangolin Day. And there is a growing effort toward awareness. Okay, the clue is awareness. Toward awareness. Okay. All right. So when we talk about awareness, to create awareness. Okay, that's the best one. Sometimes we use to give awareness. Okay, but when you have the word give and create, the better word would be to create awareness. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, okay. These are the tips. Okay, to answer part 2. Okay. All right. Now, first it tests you on vocabulary or grammar. Okay, and then you have to read the passage given carefully and get the main idea. Okay, here. Okay, you can read the whole passage first if you want to. If you don't have time, it's okay. You can just go to the questions straight away. Okay, and okay, here you have to look at the tense. Okay, all right. It is in present tense for this one, like is. Okay, it is. Okay, and then what else? We have comes, are. Okay, there is, there are. Okay, so it shows that the text is in present tense, not past tense. But if you see was, were, did, okay, had, that means the text in past tense. Okay, so if you have grammar questions, say for example, what do you call that? Past tense or present tense, you know which one to use. Okay, all right. Okay, look out for clues. That's what we have done just now. Okay, look out for clues that may help you identify the answers. Okay, and then cancel off the options that you consider as definitely wrong. Okay, so you have to cancel all options that you think are wrong. Yeah, and choose the most suitable word to fill in the blanks. Okay, based on the 4 options. Okay, based on your understanding in grammar. Okay, all right. So that's part 2, which is closed text. Okay. All right. So far, any questions? Are you guys okay? Yeah. All right. I hope you're okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now, you can also look for words like model. Okay, models. All right. Just in case they ask you questions on grammar. Okay. Like this one. Yeah. Okay. Models. Okay, number 2 here. Will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, ought to. Okay, these are modal verbs. And after all these words, okay, you have to use root words. Okay, root words means you cannot put s, you cannot put ed, you cannot put ing. Okay, will meet. Okay, might come. Come here, no s, no ed, no ing. Of course, no ed, yeah, came, no. All right, will meet also. Okay, root word. Yeah. Okay, the same goes if you see the word do, does, did. Okay. All right. Whether you have not or no. Okay. All right. He did not see. Okay. See here must be in root word. He does not see. Okay. They do not see. Okay. So it has to be in root word. Okay. Some clues, just in case. Okay, and then words like before, while, when, or after, normally followed by present participle. Okay, all right, which is verb plus ing. Okay, like for example, before sleeping. Okay, sleep, ing. Okay, before sleeping, what do? I brush my teeth. Okay, after waking up, what do? I brush my teeth again. Okay. All right. I hurt my leg while running. Okay, while running. Yeah. Okay. So these are some of the grammatical, items that you need to know. Yeah, the basic ones. Okay. And this one also, I'm not sure whether they're going to test you on this, but just in case. Okay, for subject-verb agreement, we call it, yeah. Singular verb, singular subject, sorry, singular subject. You say the boy, yeah, boy is the subject. If it's singular, go is the verb. Okay, you must put s or es. Okay, so go becomes goes. Okay, now if the subject is plural, okay, many, more than one, so you have boys, so the boys go home. Okay, all right, just like this one, the girl. Okay, the girl For singular, you must use has, is, or does. Yeah. So has gone home. If you say the girls, many have gone home. Okay. All right. All right. So the same goes. Yeah. Plural. You have to use okay. First, you do not put s. They go home. The teachers go home. Okay. All of them go home. All right. All right. How about have? Okay. They have gone. They many, right? So they have. You don't say they has. Okay. All right. Now, but for I, okay. All right. You have to use am or was. Am present tense, was past tense. Yeah. I am going home. Okay. I was going home. Okay. I am a kid. Yeah. But for I and you also, it's important to know that what do you call that? When you want to use the subject, the verb, okay, you have to consider I and you as plural. Like for example, okay, do you say I loves you or I love you? You say I love you, right? You say I loves you, nobody wants you, okay? Wrong grammar, okay? So I love you. I is singular, but okay, according to the rule, you must put S. I loves you, but it's not. You just say I love you, right? And so it shows that I and you are special case, okay? You must consider them as plural, okay? All right. So no S for them, yeah? I go, they go, I finish my work. You don't say I finishes my work, no. I finish my work, yeah? You consider I as plural. Okay. All right, so that's part 2. All right, now we have part 3. Okay, part 3 is the longer text. Okay, part 3 is the MCQ, longer text. All right. Okay, for this one, yeah. Okay, if I were to zoom, all right. So you are given this instruction. Okay, you are going to read an extract from an article. So it's not a full article, but just an extract from an article. Okay, for questions 19 to 26, choose the correct answer A, B, C, or D and mark the correct letter A, B, C, or D. Okay, on your answer sheet. All right, we're not going to read this because we don't have time. All right, so the text will be something like this. Okay, and all right, the answers, okay, the choice of answers will be something like this. Okay, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25. Okay, so you will have something like this. Okay, now in the question, all right, if you look at the questions here, in paragraph 2, okay, why does the writer use, okay, the phrase happily watching her in action? Okay, it's given to you the paragraph number. So you just have to look at the paragraph here, and I want you to number the paragraph. So when you get this question, so you number 1, 2, 3, okay, 4, yeah, okay, 5, 6, right, 7. So you number the paragraph so that when the question says in paragraph 2, all right, so you have to look at paragraph 2. Okay. All right, that's what you do. All right. Okay. Now, because the questions will be like that. Okay. The next one in paragraph 3. Okay. And then 21 in paragraph 4. Okay. In paragraph 5. So the paragraph number is mentioned. Okay. The paragraph number is mentioned. Okay. And in fact, for number 23, 24, 25, they also refer to the next paragraph. Okay, paragraph 6, 7, 8. In fact, if you look at the last question, how does the writer feel about her parents in the last paragraph? So it refers to the last paragraph, right? Okay, so the clues are given. Answers will be in that paragraph. And again, I have to warn you. Okay, for example, sometimes the word used here is different from the word used in the answer. Okay, all right, but they carry the same meaning. They carry the same meaning. So maybe here we have words like happy, happily watching her, happy. Okay, but here maybe well, it doesn't show, it doesn't give you the same word. Okay, maybe feel what? Feel content. Content here means happy. Yeah. Okay. All right. Other words. Okay. Other words which carry the same meaning. Right. Okay. The same goes. Yeah. Now, okay, the tips to answer part 3 actually. Yeah. The tips to answer part 3. All right. Okay. First, okay. This is just my suggestion. Okay, you can read the question first and identify the keywords in the question. Okay. All right. Or you can read the text first. You read the text first. Get an idea of what the overall text is all about. Okay. All right. What is this about? So you can do that first, and then, or you can read the questions first. Okay. All right. And identify the keywords in the question. Okay. Now match the question with the paragraph. That's what I was saying just now. Okay. And identify the main idea of the paragraph. Okay. What is the paragraph about? Okay. What is the paragraph about? Okay. For example, here, when you talk about, okay, if you look at the first paragraph, yeah. Okay. Let me zoom. Okay. Looking back on my childhood, I remember sitting in our small kitchen, watching my mother cooking. We were living in Ipoh, Perak. I was then 6 years old. My parents, my sister, my 2 brothers, and I all lived together in an old wooden hut. Sorry. Okay, Dad struggled to make a living in his coffee shop. Mom had to worry about our daily bread. Okay. So what is the idea about? The main idea. Okay. It was talking about what? How they live together. Okay. Who are the people in their family? Okay. All right. And then if you look at the second paragraph, our kitchen was simple. An earthen stove blackened by smoke forever greeted us with its round mouth. Okay. Mom would start her busy daily routine in the kitchen while I would be sitting happily watching her in action. She would sit on a low stool in the kitchen and chop the wood with a clumsy axe. She would place the chopped wood under the stove and set them alight. As the wood burnt, the food she cooked gave off a delicious aroma. Okay, so what is this paragraph about? It's talking about his mother's routine. Okay, routine to cook. Okay, to cook. Yeah. All right. There, I would be sitting happily watching her in action. Okay, happily watching her in action. Okay, if you look at the question, why does the writer use the phrase happily watching her in action? Is it because she enjoyed being of help to her mother? Not really, right? She's not helping. She was only watching. She felt contented to be with her mother. Is it because she was only, happy to be with her mother? Or she admired her mother's cooking skills? Or she found her mother's routine amazing? Okay. All right. If you look at the paragraph, okay, we are talking about what? Is it her cooking skills? Not really, right? She has yet to start cooking. Okay, she hasn't started. Yeah. All right. So what was she doing? She would sit on the low stool in the kitchen, okay, chop the wood. What was she doing? She was preparing to cook. Yeah, she was preparing to cook. And this writer, okay, all right, happily watching her in action. So she find the routine to be amazing. Watching her mother, chopping the wood, okay, and place the chopped wood under the stove, okay, and set them alight. So she finds the whole thing amazing, okay, all right. That's why she was happily watching her in action, okay. All right. So basically, that's how you answer this question, okay. This kind of questions, all right. Okay. Now, okay, let's get back to this part. Okay, now locate similar keywords in the paragraph, and the answer is normally in the same sentence, next to the sentence, or before the sentence. It's somewhere there, okay. So find the synonyms, okay. Find the same, the words with the same meaning, right? Okay. Now, the keywords in the question is usually mentioned in the paragraph either using the same word or with word with different grammatical structure or synonyms. Yeah, just what I mentioned earlier. Okay, just what I mentioned earlier. Okay, all right. Okay, so so maybe you can say you find the word crowded. Yeah, the house is crowded. So you get D. They had to live in a cramped place. Maybe you don't find the word cramped here in the text, okay? But the word crowded is there. So the answer is cramped. So it carries the same meaning but different words. That's why vocab is very important, yeah, in English paper for CFR. Okay. All right. Now, do not leave any question unanswered, please. Yeah. Okay. Do not leave any question unanswered. You have to answer all the questions. Okay. You have to answer all the questions. All right. Okay. And the answer is normally in the same sentence with the keyword found in the paragraph. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's part 3. Now, part 4. We're talking about gap text. Okay. Now, previously in part 2, okay, you have the blanks, but the blanks are only for single words. Okay, single words. All right. But for part 4, in the gap text, what is missing is the whole sentence. Okay. One sentence. Okay, there should be one sentence here, one sentence here. Okay, another sentence here and here. Okay. All right. So there are 6 sentences which are missing. Right? Okay, so you are given 8 options. Okay, you are given 8 options. All right. Okay, for the 6 sentences which are missing. All right. Okay, now to answer gap text, all right, you need to have a strategy. Okay. Actually, they give you clues. Like, for example, the first one, yeah, but you have to identify and find, look for the clues. Yeah. Okay, to get the answer for this one, all right. You look at this one. To our horror. So that means something which is opposite. Okay. Something good and then something bad. Or something bad, something good. Something like that. Okay. All right. So you have to find the answer here. Okay. For example, I was pushed out of my comfort zone. Okay. Because everyone has to participate in a camp. This is a camp for future leaders. Everybody has to participate. Okay. So to our horror, what must what must they do? Okay, what must they do? So they are pushed, okay, out of their comfort zone. So in this case, I was pushed out of my comfort zone. Something which is horrible, okay, and not expected. Yeah. Okay. All right, that's one. Okay, if you look at number 28, 29, okay, you see the word this here. This here refers to something here. Okay, something which is singular. All right, or a group of idea. Okay, or a group of idea. All right, this knowledge. Ask yourself, what knowledge? Okay, what knowledge is it that you're looking for? Okay, so you have to look at what knowledge. So the answer is, now I am more confident about addressing problems of behavior with the junior students. So this is the knowledge, okay, that he gained, yeah? All right, to be more confident on how to address the problems, okay, of junior students. Okay, right. And this one also, okay, look at the sentence after the blank, yeah, the gap. This approach, okay, this approach refers to one approach. Okay, what is the approach? Oh, sorry. Okay, what is the approach? All right. So the approach is we should listen to the views and ideas of all people. Okay. It should fit in here. Okay, it should fit in here. Yeah. Okay. And then number 30. there must be a sentence here. And okay, you have the word but. Okay, but here is a clue, all right, to this one. Yeah. All right. So it shows that this sentence, okay, and this sentence, they are okay, sorry. This sentence, the one in the blank, and this, but the truth was I occasionally got homesick. Okay, these are contradictory. Okay, they are the opposite. All right, something good and something not good. or something A, and then there's another one which is B. All right. That's why the word but is there. Okay. All right. So here, but the truth was I occasionally got homesick. Yeah. All right. So the option here, I really tried to focus on all the positives. Right, something positive, but the truth is I am homesick. Okay, I miss my mom, I miss my family. All right. So two different ideas, two contradictory ideas, opposite ideas. So I tried to focus on something good. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now, this one, practical tips. Okay, practical tips. What are the tips? All right. Okay. So, all right. So we have this. Yeah. The tips. Okay. All right. And the last one. Okay. Credit must be given to great way the leadership camp was organized. Okay. Credit must be given. So, what is the last sentence there? What should come before that? Okay. All right. If you look here, all right, everyone who attended noticed a huge change in how they behave and treat people. So from the camp, all right, somehow this sentence must come at the end. Okay, must come at the end. Because this is the result of something, right? This is what happened after you attended the camp. So what happened? All right. So everyone noticed a huge change in how they behave and treat people. Okay. There's a huge change. So that sentence must come somewhere at the end. All right. Okay. So for gap tags, all right. Okay. Let me summarize the tips. Okay. All right. First, skim the text to get the whole idea of the text. Okay. Do not start matching yet. So that means you read first the whole thing. And then only you start matching. Okay, look at the order or the sequence of ideas. All right, sometimes you are given next, words like later, okay, to sum up, finally. So, if you have options like this, to sum up or finally, okay, in the options here, all right, so it should come at the end. Okay, it should come at the end. Or maybe first, so it should come in front, yeah, at the beginning, yeah, okay. And then look over the answer choices and try to match the easiest answers to their gaps first. Okay, now you go through the choices here and you see which ones can be matched. Okay, you are confident. Okay, these are the right ones. Okay, so you just choose the right ones and then slash. Okay, so these are the ones which are correct. So that leaves you with less options. Okay. Less options to choose from. Okay. Right. So, right. Okay. Another tip is, okay, use reference words or pronouns around the gaps to help fill them in. So you have to look for words like he or she or it or they. Okay. For example, I was caught cheating in exam. Okay. And then in the option, you find in the option answer, okay, but it was not a big problem. Okay, why is this the answer? Because you look at the word it here. All right, it makes connection between the pronoun and what it refers to. Okay, it here refers to what? Refers to cheating in exam. Okay, I was caught cheating in exam. Yeah, so it here refers to cheating in exam. Right, so you have to use the pronoun words. And like I mentioned earlier, look for demonstrative adjectives. Okay, words like what? This, that, these, those. Okay, this and that are singular. Okay, this pen, these pens, many. Okay, that boy. Okay, I know that boy. Oh, I also know those boys, many. Yeah, that is for one. Okay, this for one, these and those for plural. Yeah. Okay, so you look for it there. Okay, for example, people who cheat in exams will face punishments. Okay, so you look at the options given. The kinds, okay, and then, okay, sorry. Before that, yeah, you look at the next sentence. And those are the severe ones. Okay, and those are the severe ones. Okay, what's the clue now? The word those. So what are those all right, in the option, you can find the kinds of punishments. Okay, the kinds of punishments. These are the word those. Okay, this is what the word those refers to. Okay, the kinds of punishments, yeah, may include suspension or even expulsion from school. Okay, so that's how you do it. Okay, you read this one, and then this is the gap, and then in the next sentence, you can see the word those here. So what are the those? So you look for the options. Okay, you find, those must be plural, right? Something plural. So the kinds of punishments. Okay, and then only you you move, yeah, the sentence, okay, to the blanks. Okay, like this one. Okay, you can move it there. Right, and it's correct. Okay, all right. So these are some of the tips to answer part 4. Okay, for gap text. Right, because I think that this part is quite difficult for you, yeah. Because it's quite difficult for my students to answer this kind of questions also. All right. Okay. Okay, hang on a second. Apple. Okay. All right. Now let's move on to the last part. Okay, which is the part 5. Yeah, matching and information transfer. Okay, matching and information transfer. Right. You will get something like this. Okay, we interviewed 6 teenagers about what community service means to them. Read the text below and answer the questions that follow. Okay, teens on community service. So you will have the opinions, okay, of 6 teenagers on what community service means to them. So you have Shah, you have Julie, Hok Lim, yeah, Amelia, Jeremy, and Ida. Excuse me.
Doctor,
Okay.
if you need to
Sorry?
get some drinks,
Yeah, sure. Okay. Once we're done with this part.
okay.
Okay. All right. Now we move on to the questions. Okay. So this is what we call matching and information transfer. Okay. What is the purpose of this question? Okay. So for this part, you're supposed to take information from here, from the text here, and all right, transfer it to the questions here. Here and okay. All right. Here. Okay. All right. So you must get the words or the numbers from the text given. Okay. You cannot come up with your own words. I sometimes find students, you know, they just come up with their own words which are not even in the text. Okay. All right. So here you have to look at it clearly, carefully. Yeah. All right. So it says which paragraph A to F describes the following experiences of community service. Right. So what does it want? It wants a paragraph. Yeah. Paragraph. So they're looking for paragraph actually, not the name. Not the name. Yeah. Read carefully. They give you statements and they give you the paragraph here. Okay, I did not enjoy the work initially. So you have to find who does not enjoy the work initially at the beginning. Does not enjoy the work. Okay, all right. In fact, yeah, the word initially. Okay, you may not find the word initially in the text because in the text, it rephrases. Yeah, it rephrases. So it says maybe at the beginning, I did not enjoy the work. I did not like the work. So you have to find the same the sentence with the same meaning. Yeah. Okay. So what you do is you take the paragraph. Which one? A, B, C, D, E, F. You do not write the name. Okay. You don't write Shah, for example. Amelia, for example. You don't write the names. Okay. You write A, B, C, D, E. Okay. All right. And then see, the answer is B, E, A, and C. Okay. All right. Now, for this kind of question, for the second part of part 5, complete the notes using information from the text. Choose no more than one word. Okay, so what does it mean? How many words must you use? Only one. Yeah, only one. Okay, so for example here, shelter. This one, entertain. Parties, meaningful. Okay, so all the words can be found in the text. Okay, and the moment you write more than one word, okay, it's going to be wrong. Yeah, because it says only one word. All right. Okay, so the word must come from the text, and you should only write one. Yeah. Okay. So basically the tips to answer part 5. Okay, check out the maximum number of words. If they say not more than 3, you can write 1, 2, or 3. Okay. Okay, and then look at the question requirement. What does it want? If they want a name, so you give a name. If they want a paragraph, so you give a paragraph. Yeah, the paragraph number or ABC. Okay, if they want a book title, for example, just give the book title. Okay. All right. Number 3, make sure that grammar, all right, your spelling, capitalization, capital letters or small letters, yeah, and punctuation are correct. Okay, so for example, it's proper noun, Kuala Lumpur. So you have to write K capital, L capital, okay, and the spelling must be right. Yeah, the spelling must be right. Check, double check your answers. Okay, and I don't know, but so far answers are not repeated. If the answer is Emilia, for number 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5 cannot be Emilia again. It has to be something else. Yeah. Okay. I don't know this year's questions, but I think answers will not be repeated. Yeah. Okay. All right. So basically, we are done with paper 1. Okay. Any questions so far? Yeah.
Okay, any question? I think we give a 2-minute break so that Dr. Azu can get quench her teeth.
Yeah, I just need to drink. Yeah.
Yeah.
1 minute is okay.
Okay, any question from students?
No, teacher.
Good. Means you all understand, eh? So after this, hopefully you can answer better than before. Okay.
Okay. All right, I'm back.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So let's move on to paper 2. Yeah. Okay. Just stop me if I'm going very fast or if you don't understand anything. Okay, just stop me. All right, girls and boys. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at this one. Can you see my slides on English 119/2?
Yes.
Writing? Yeah.
Yes, very clear.
All right. Thank you. All right. So now, okay, this one the same thing. We skip this. Okay. When we talk about writing, all right, we expect Form 5 students to be at the B1 or B2, yeah, CEFR levels. Okay, CFR levels. All right. Now for CEFR, don't be surprised if you get C. C is very good. Okay. In CFR, it's different. Okay, A1 and A2, they are basic users. Okay. All right, B1 and B2, you guys are independent users. That means you're quite good, not bad. Okay, C1 and C2, you are very proficient. Okay, so just like your teachers are C1 and C2 people. Okay, we're supposed to be at that level. All right, so for you guys, you should be at the B1 or B2. Okay, so talking about writing, yeah. All right, as you already know, I'm sure you already know, we have 3 parts. Okay, part 1 is compulsory task. Okay, you're supposed to write short text or messages. Okay, and in this case, so far, the question will be an email. All right, to a friend or to a cousin, just to somebody. All right, okay, in about 80 words. Okay, for part 2, it's also a compulsory task. Okay, talking about short essay. Right, candidates have to write an essay in about 150 words. Okay, and for part 3, candidates have a choice of task. Okay, so number 1, you must answer the question. There is only one question. The same goes to number 2, part 2. Okay, for part 3, you are given 3 questions. Okay, or task. All right, to choose from, which may include, okay, it could be an article, it could be a review, It could be a report or a story. Okay, so we call this extended writing. Why is it called extended writing? Because it is an extent to the short writing that you are doing. Okay, right now. So you have to write slightly longer than part 1 and part 2. Okay, so about 250 words. Yeah. All right. Okay, well, just some of the topics, but I think we don't have to go through this. Whatever it is that will be tested on you will come from the things that you have learned. Okay, everything will be from your from the themes discussed in your textbooks. Yeah, Form 4 and Form 5. Yeah, all right. So everything will be relevant to you. Okay, now how do we mark your papers? Yeah, how do we assess your papers? All right, so basically for all part 1, part 2, part 3, we have 4 criteria. Okay, we have 4 criteria, something like this. Okay, so the first criterion is content, the second, communicative achievement, the third, organization, and the fourth is language. Okay, so there are 5 marks for each. 5 for content, 5 for CA, 5 for organization, and 5 for language. All right. Okay. So content, what are we looking at actually? Okay. Now, your answer must be relevant to the task or to the question. Okay. And target reader is fully informed. Okay. Fully informed here means you have to address, you have to answer all the questions in the task given. Okay, for example, you're going to a picnic. Okay, what should you bring? Where to go? What to do? So you must answer all the 3 questions. What to bring, where to go, what to do. All the 3 answers must be answered. Okay, the moment you give info, all right, you write about the 3 things, automatically your content will be 5, full mark. Okay, all right. And then for communicative achievement, all right, we are actually looking at your tone and also the conventions of the writing task. Yeah. Okay. Like for example, if it's a story, you're supposed to write an introduction. Okay. Somehow you have to introduce the characters and all, and then you have to describe the events. Okay. And there should be a climax also. And the engaging scenes, what are they? Okay, and also the resolution, solution to the problem. Okay, and if we are talking about a report, it has to be more formal, right? Okay, and also the format of a report. So this is where your mark for communicative achievement goes to. Yeah, also 5 marks. Okay. And then for organization, all right, you need to have a good paragraphing. Okay, make sure you have paragraphs when you write. Okay, make sure you have paragraphs. Yeah, except for email. I think for email we still accept 1 paragraph, but for the others, at least 5. Yeah, 5 paragraphs. Okay, you can take note. Yeah, 5 paragraphs. All right. Okay. And then a variety of cohesive devices and conjunctions. Now, cohesive devices means words like firstly, yeah, next, secondly, so one, first, second, thirdly, finally, okay, words like that. Please use, okay, from one idea to another, okay. And then you need to use sophisticated conjunctions. Now, the common ones are words like and, but, so, right? Okay, so we don't want all those words anymore because you are using it. Okay, you've been using it throughout your essay. But we want something like although, nevertheless, other than that. Okay, moreover, furthermore, words like that. Yeah. Okay, and one more thing. When you want to start a paragraph, do not start with furthermore or moreover or in addition, because these 3 words should be used within that paragraph, inside your paragraph, okay, not to start a paragraph. Okay, do you understand? Yeah. Okay, right. So to start a paragraph, you can use words like firstly. Okay, what is it? Okay, other than that, okay, what? All right, another reason why, blah, blah, blah. Okay, another, yeah. Okay, so use words like that. Okay. Now, finally, is coherent. Coherent here means whether your ideas flow well or not. Sometimes, you talk about A, B, and C, and then A is suddenly A, and then back to B, and then back to A again, and then C. I mean, it's everywhere. It's haywire. Okay. So you have to be coherent. Your story must be nice. Your article must be arranged nicely. A, B, C, D. Conclusion. Okay. Introduction. A, B, C. Conclusion. Right. So that gives you mark for organization. Yeah. Okay. So there are three things that we look at. Yeah, when we talk about organization. Okay. Now for language, we're looking at the accuracy of your language, whether there are any errors or not. Okay, and you have to use a variety of sentence structures. Okay, all right. Sentence structures, basically you have three types: simple, compound, and complex. All right. Simple is like, okay, I like chicken rice. Okay, I like chicken rice. That is simple sentence. Yeah. Okay. How to make it a compound? Now, when I say I like chicken rice and burger. Okay. So I use and. So and there is the conjunction that you can use to make your sentence compound. Okay. And do you know of the formula fanboys? FANBOYS. Have you ever heard of that? Have you ever heard of that? Guys? Fanboys.
No, teacher.
Okay, some no, yeah. Okay, let me. All right, I've googled one for you here. Okay, can you see my screen? This one. This one. Fanboys. Can you see?
Yes, yes.
Yes. For and no. Yes. Okay, but or yet so. So the moment you use any of these conjunctions, your sentences will become compound. Okay, all right. Okay, and there is another one, which is what we call awubis. Have you ever heard of that? Awubis. Have you ever heard of this? Yeah, no? No.
No, teacher.
No. Okay. All right.
No.
These are the conjunctions, the words that you use when you want to change your sentence from compound or simple to become complex. Okay. All right. Can you see my screen now? This one, awubis? Yeah?
Yes.
Yes. So words like after, although, as, when, while, until, because, before, if, since. Okay. Use any of these words, okay, and your structures, your sentences will become complex. Yeah. So that's why in your essay, we want all these three types of sentences, right? I think you can Google after this, yeah, and I'm sure you have been using all these things without knowing the names also, right? Okay, all right, let's get back to the assessment scale. Okay, can you see my screen on assessment scale? Yeah?
Yes.
Yes, yeah? Okay, thank you for confirming. Right, okay, right. So one is accuracy, number two, sentence structures, and then the vocab. Okay, please do not repeat the same words, yeah? Like for example, you want to say happy. Don't just say happy all the time. Paragraph 1 happy, paragraph 2 happy, paragraph 3 happy. Okay, and then conclusion also use the word happy. Examiners won't be happy, we're not happy. Okay, so you have to use words like I'm over the moon, for example. I'm excited. Okay, I feel elated. All right. Okay. All right. So use different words. Okay, just use different words. Yeah. Use a wider vocabulary. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's look at the kind of questions. Yeah. Right. So part 1. Okay, we go to part 1 here. Right. So informal message, which is email. Okay, I would recommend you. Okay, you are given 1 hour and 30 minutes, right? But I would recommend you to spend 20 minutes only for what do you call that, email. All right, 20 minutes only. Okay, the marks will be 20 also. 5555, yeah. Okay, and the length about 80 words. So it will be very what do you call that? Very short actually. Okay, for example here, you received an email from your new friend Alisa, who has just been to your hometown. Okay, hi, the school break is finally here. I'm planning to watch a movie with my family soon. Where shall we go and what movie should we watch? Why do you think the movie is suitable for us? I'll be waiting for your reply. Okay, bye, your friend Alisa. So, for you to get full mark for content, you have to use where to answer the question where, what, and why. So it's very important that you try to find what is it that the question wants. Normally, all the WH questions. Okay, why, who, how, what. Okay, where, yeah. All right, and take note of the name. Your friend, the name is Alisa, so your email should be to Alisa. Okay, to Alisa. Yeah. All right. So and make sure you have the salutation. All right. Hi. How are you? Introduction. Yeah. And do not forget to end nicely. Okay. All right. Till we meet again. Bye. Something like that. All right. It's important. Yeah. Okay. Something like this. All right. But here, I just put Amy here. Yeah. All right. So it should be Alisa, or maybe Alisa is using Amy girl as the email address. Yeah. But salutation, you mentioned Alisa. Okay. All right. So this is the format actually. So I'm showing a sample of a paragraph only. Yeah. But the answers are all given. Okay. Where do you go for the picnic? Yeah. Central Park. Okay. What do you bring? Okay. Mat. Yeah. And then the supplies whatsoever. Okay. And then what do you do there? We could also play ball there. Yeah. Okay. And you have other things. That means you answer all the questions. Yeah. All right. Okay. So salutation must be there and ending must be there also. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to part 2. Okay. For part 2, it's a guided essay actually. Okay. So I would recommend 30 minutes for this, and it carries 20 marks also. And the length is about 125, 150 words. Okay. All right. Now, students, many students tend to ask me, how long can we write? Well, I'm not going to limit your creativity actually. Okay. If you are very good and you can write very well, by all means, okay, write. Okay, write within that 30 minutes. Maybe some of you can write 200 words. Okay, or 250 words even in that 30 minutes. Please write. Okay, yeah, because I don't think you're going to be marks will be deducted for writing longer. Yeah, but of course, do not go beyond 30 minutes. All right, for part 2. Okay, all right. So this is a sample question. Right. Okay, your class has been discussing what one would do if one becomes a millionaire, and your teacher has asked you to write an essay about what you would do if you become a millionaire. All right, so now that's the question. Okay, the things that you need to write will be here in the instruction. Okay, so you have to read carefully and answer, okay, the questions here. Okay. In your essay, you should write about what you would like to do if you become a millionaire. Okay, what you would like to do, number 1. Number 2, the reasons for your choice. Okay, why? Why do you choose to do that? Okay, why do you choose to do that? Okay, all right. And then how do you plan to do that? How do you plan to do what you want to do? Okay, for example, you want to help poor people if you become a millionaire. So you have answered the first point. Okay, reasons. Why do you want to help the poor people? Okay, because I always pity them. Okay, they have a lot of potential to excel in their studies, for example. Okay, to be better persons, yeah, in life. Right. So you have your reasons there. Okay, so you get 5 marks already. And then how do you plan to do that? Okay, I plan to help them by having a foundation or setting up a foundation, okay, where I put my money there, and every month I would give them each of them how much, for example. So it shows that you have answered the third question, okay, and you can get full mark for content. The moment you give all the 3 information required, you will get 5 marks. Okay. All right. So that's how you answer. Okay. This kind of question, right? Okay. Now the format, an article is just simple. Just a typical essay, but you must use paragraphs. So this one I put 3, but it's better to put 5 actually. This is just part of an essay. Yeah. This is a part of a full essay actually. So use 5. Okay. Now, the third one, yeah, part 3. Part 3 is what we call extended writing. Okay, it's either an article, a review, a report, or a story. Okay, time for this one, yeah, about 40 minutes, and the marks, okay, 20 marks. All right. Again, if you can write longer, please, yeah, write longer. It's okay, yeah, but do not write less than this. You'll be penalized, I think. I'm not sure, because this is the first year. It's going to be, we're going to use the new format, all right? So we're not so sure about how, we mark your paper, yeah? All right, but I think they will penalize if you write very little, but if you write extra, it's okay, yeah? Okay, now, this is a sample of a question on article. Okay, articles wanted, my school library. What types of books are there in your school library? What special facilities does your library have? How can you improve your school library? Okay, write us an article answering these questions, and the best article will be displayed on the school magazine. Okay, write your article. Okay, so you can see there are 3 things that you need to write about. Okay, the types of books, the facilities, and how to improve. Okay, all right. Now, this is the format, yeah, the format, okay? So for article, there should be a title and then the by line. We call it by, yeah, by, by line. So by whom, okay? You don't have to write written by also if you want. You can just say my school canteen by Sarah, somebody, okay? All right, and then write in paragraphs, okay? Now, how do you write an article? Okay, the purpose of an article is to inform, to advise, to compare and contrast, and intended to be published. Okay, so first you need to write the title and also the name of the writer. Okay, and write the introduction. And the introduction, try to make it catchy and grabs the reader's attention. Yeah, okay, and then write the body paragraphs. So at least 3 points there. Okay, so when you write in paragraphs, okay, each paragraph must have the idea, okay, the elaboration, and the examples. So you can use CSEE, or sometimes we use TEE, okay, for each paragraph, and write a conclusion. All right, in the last paragraph, do not add new ideas, okay, just to conclude, okay, just to conclude, yeah. All right, now the structure. First, introduction, paragraph 1, and then you have the body paragraphs, paragraph 2, 3, and 4. Remember the 3 points that you need to include, yeah? Okay, and then the conclusion, paragraph 5, yeah? Okay, so basically it looks like a sandwich, you know? When you are writing an essay, it's like you have layers, okay? You have layers, just like sandwiches, okay? So the first layer, you should have an introduction. In the second layer, you should have your point 1, in which you talk about the types of books. And then in the next layer, the next paragraph, only talk about point 2, special facilities. And in the next paragraph, point 3, ways to improve. So this is another layer. So you have how many layers already there, right? Okay, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the last one will be the conclusion. So don't mix so many points together. Then your coherence is not there anymore. Yeah, or everything is mixed. So try to write point one, in one paragraph, point two, the second one, and so on. And how long should a paragraph be? Okay, a paragraph is a paragraph. All right, if you have 3 sentences. 3 sentences, at least 3 lines. At least 3 lines. Yeah. Don't just write one long sentence and 5 lines and you call it a paragraph. Not really a paragraph. Okay. Especially if you write article. Yeah, an article. But if you write a story, it's okay. It's different. Yeah. Story is different. Okay. Now, when you write, I would like you to use topic sentence. For example, you have the introduction. Fine. You talk about school library, whatsoever. And then for paragraph 1, you want to talk about what? The first point, which is types of books. Okay. So you have to write topic sentence. Yeah. Okay. What is a topic sentence? A topic sentence is the first sentence in each paragraph, which tells us, which tells the readers, the idea, the main idea of your paragraph. What is your paragraph about? That means I just read the first sentence and that's it. I know you're going to talk about the types of books. Okay. That's what it means by topic sentence. All right. So first, you say, there are many types of books in my school library, which include fiction, non-fiction, as well as biography. So I know just by reading the first sentence that you are going to talk about the types of books. Okay. And then, that's why I say it's a T, yeah. Okay, elaborate. You have to elaborate. Okay. Now you talk about fiction, non-fiction, biography. So fiction refers to stories which are imaginary and unreal, whereas non-fiction refers to true events in a story. Okay, biography, on the other hand, are stories of someone's life written by someone else. Okay, so here, this is the elaboration of your point here. Okay, and please give an example. Okay, an example of fiction books are Harry Potter series, while non-fiction can be books on National Geographic and history. Okay, a biography can be the life story of Tun Mahathir Mohamad or David Beckham. Okay, so this is a good paragraph already. All right, so follow the technique here. Topic sentence, elaboration, example. Okay, so far, can you follow me? Are you okay? Girls? Girls and boys? Yeah.
Okay, mister.
Okay, that's good. All right, good. Yeah, because I always, use the word girls because my school is an all-girls school. Yeah, all right. But here, like girls and boys. Okay, right. Okay, paragraph 2, yeah? Okay, paragraph 2. Here, this one, the second point. We're going to talk about the special facilities. Okay. Again, write the topic sentence, all right? So I want to know what your paragraph is about. So my school library has various facilities, which makes us feel so comfortable studying there. So here we're talking about the facilities. Now, elaborate. Among the facilities are the reference books section, 2 sets of sofa. Okay, mind the typo there, 2 sets and facilities. Okay, and colorful bin bags, as well as 10 desktops complete with printers. These facilities help make our learning process much easier. So you have the elaboration, right? Okay. And finally, give examples. Okay, give examples. Okay. All right. So the same thing. Okay. All right. So you use the same technique for the third point also. And finally, write a conclusion. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, because we don't have that much time, okay, we go to review quickly. All right. Review also, you have to use the sandwich techniques. Okay. Just use the same thing. Right. The question. You recently saw this notice in a magazine. Reviews required. Sorry. Okay. Have you watched any interesting movies lately? Send us your movie review. Say what you enjoyed about the movie. would you recommend the movie to your friends and why? Yeah. Okay. The best reviews will be published in our newsletter. Okay. So here, what does the question want? Number one, what is it? A movie, right? Okay. They want to know a movie. Okay. All right. And then, would you recommend the movie to your friends? Okay. Another question. Yes or no? And then why? Why do you recommend it or why do you not recommend it? Okay. All right. So very simple. Okay. This is just the what do you call that? Sample. All right. Just the format. Again, you need to write in a few paragraphs. Okay. You can give a title, yeah, to your review. Okay. Now, how to write a review? A review can be a review of a movie or a book, and it can also be a review of a restaurant, a review of a cafe, anything. Yeah. All right. Not necessarily a book or a movie. Okay. It should entertain, persuade, and inform, providing an original opinion without giving away too much of the synopsis. Okay. Now, problem is when you write a review, you tell us the story from A to Z, and only in the last line you say, I would recommend it to my friends because the movie is really nice. Only one line. Ayo, we don't want that. We don't want that. Okay. What we want is, all right, you tell us the movie, okay, and then you talk about this one, the details of the movie. Okay, what is the title? If you know the producer or the actor or actress, talk about it a bit. The author, the language. Okay, it's a Korean drama. Okay, that's a drama. Okay, it's a Korean movie. Yeah. And then what genre is it? Is it a mystery? Is it a horror? Okay, is it a thriller? Yeah, mention. Okay, so that will be in the introduction. And now you can start by talking about why you like the movie. Okay, or you can just state straight away, I would recommend this movie to my friends because of a few reasons. Okay, now the sandwich technique. Okay, the first reason why I like the movie and would like to recommend it to my friend is because of the characters. Then you talk about the characters. For example, you talk about Avengers. All right. I simply love the characters in Avengers, especially Iron Man. All right. Or Thor, for example. Okay. And then you describe, okay, how is it? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. And then go to another section. Still in the same paragraph, you can describe more about the characters and examples, what they have done, yeah, in the movie. Okay, and then move to another paragraph, another point. Maybe you want to talk about the thrilling scene. Okay, the thrilling scenes. Okay, next. I love the thrilling scenes in the movie, The Avengers Endgame, for example. Okay, all right. Why? Because there are scenes when Thanos, did what, for example, yeah, to eliminate the whole of mankind. Yeah. Okay, so you have all those scenes mentioned and why you like it. Yeah. Why you like the scenes. All right. Okay. And then in the next paragraph, maybe you want to talk about the values that you learn from the movie. Okay, the value of friendship, the value of comradeship. Okay, the value of being honest to each other, for example, and give examples. Which scene shows that? All right. And finally, you state in conclusion or to conclude, okay, or to summarize. Yeah. Okay, I would. The movie Avengers Endgame is a great movie. All right, because of, okay, you mentioned back your point A, B, and C. Okay, and I would strongly recommend it to my friends. Yeah. Okay, and can write a little bit more. So basically, you are not talking about the story is about what the whole time. No. Okay, you can write a bit about the synopsis, maybe in the introduction. Okay, write about the synopsis and all a bit. Yeah, but as you go talking about why you like or dislike the movie, you talk about the story. Yeah. Okay. All right. So far, are you clear about movie? About review? Yeah.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. Right. Okay. So it's a story now. Okay. Your teacher has asked you to write a story for a school magazine. The story must have the title "A Trip I Would Never Forget." Yeah. Okay. Your story should include a description of the trip and why the trip is unforgettable. Okay. Okay, so this is the format. Again, it's the same. You just give it a title. Okay, you just give it a title. But if the title is given, just use the same title. All right. Okay. Now, how to write a story? Okay, normally a story must have a climax. Okay, then only your story will be interesting. Yeah. If it doesn't have a climax, then it's not really interesting. But sometimes the question does not require you to have a full story with a climax, but it depends. Yeah, it depends on the question. Okay, so you should have a rising action, and then there's a climax, and then the falling action, and the solution to your problem. The solution to the problem. Okay, all right. So your story must be interesting, and it must be related to the question. Yeah, must be related to the question. Say for example here the trip. So you describe the trip. Okay, and then why is the trip unforgettable? Then you give your reasons why it is unforgettable. Okay, all right. So the part where it is unforgettable is the climax actually. All right. Okay. Now in your story, you have to be consistent. You know, if you want to say I, you have to use I from A to Z. Okay. But if you want to say she, the third person, okay, she, he, they. Okay, so use she, he, they throughout. Yeah. Okay. And you can write dialogues. Okay, you can write dialogues. Okay, one more thing. When you write your essays, please write in full form. Do not use short forms. Okay, do not use short forms. Okay. However, okay, for email you can use short form. For dialogues you can use short forms. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now, start a story with a good introduction. Okay, actually there are so many ways to start a story. It could be a funnel. That means from general and then specific. Okay, a funnel. And then it could be an anecdote, a short story in a story. Okay, just to grab. It's called a grabber because it grabs the reader's attention. Yeah. Okay, and you can actually start with a quotation. For example, when you talk about something about health, health is wealth. You can say, or an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Yeah. But don't change it to a durian a day keeps the doctor away. That's different, right? Yeah. Okay. Or you can start with a question. Okay, you can ask a question at the beginning. Like for example, okay, do you have social media? If the topic is about social media. Okay. And in fact, you can start with a word. Okay, you can start your essay with a word. Like the title is on social media. Maybe you can start with Instagram. Okay, and then blah blah blah. All right, just one word. It will capture the reader's attention. You know, they want to read more. Okay, they want to read more. Okay, what about Instagram? Okay, all right. Or okay, you can start with Discord is my favorite. Okay, what is Discord? So people would like to know. Yeah. All right. Now, setting the scene. You use words to describe, to evoke the feelings. Actually, okay. So that's setting the scene. All right, in the introduction, and also a definition. Definition is like when you talk about serious stuff. Yeah, like if you want to talk about vaping. All right, what is vaping? Okay, vaping refers to e-cigarette, which is what? Yeah. All right. So you can start with a good introduction. Okay. All right. Okay, I don't think we can go through one by one. Okay. I think I've given the copy of this, yeah, to Miss Ainon, and she will share with you, yeah. Okay. And you can use the show not tell technique in your essay. Okay, that means you show something, not just tell. Yeah, describe the thing. Okay, like for example, you just write in your essay, I was afraid. That's so boring. I was afraid. But we cannot imagine how afraid you are, okay, or you were. So you have to write, as I entered the old mansion, I felt my stomach muscles tighten. I trembled uncontrollably like a jelly. Cold sweat formed on my forehead and flashes of lights made me feel dizzy. Okay, I flattened myself to the wall and prayed hard for the thing to disappear, right? So this shows how afraid you are rather than just tell. Okay, so good students normally use or describe the situation. Okay, they use the description, all right, technique. Yeah, rather than just say I was afraid and then you don't know what else to say. Describe how afraid you are. Okay. The same goes to delicious. Okay, the pizza was delicious. So you describe it in your essay. Steam rising up off the melted cheese made my mouth water. Okay, right. All right. So okay, when you write also, please use the sense of sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. Okay.
5 senses.
Yeah, all the 5 senses. That's right. Okay. Then only the readers will be on the journey. Okay, can actually imagine what you are describing, what you are writing. Okay. For example, I enter the forest. You don't just say I see trees and then that's it. Okay, I see trees. I see river. We swam in the river. Full stop. Okay, so what do you see in the forest? Okay, I can see trees, the tall trees, and I can see lots of leaves falling on the ground. And then what can you smell? I can smell the rain. Okay, I can smell the rain or the ground after rain. Okay, or what can you hear? Okay, I can hear birds chirping. Okay, birds twittering. All right, so use your sense of all these 5 senses. Yeah. Okay, to bring the readers into the story, right? Okay, and you need to proofread. Okay, you need to proofread, yeah, for whatever it is that you have written. Check for language errors such as your tenses, your spelling, punctuations. Okay, and for CEFR, it's very important to include conjunctions. Very important. Okay, and also good words. Okay, use all the synonyms. Okay, different words. And then write in paragraphs. Yeah. Okay. And I think last one, report. Okay, last one, report. Okay. Your teacher has asked you to write a report on your school library for a school magazine. Okay, your report should include the poor condition of the books, the inadequate seating arrangements. Okay. So there are 2 things that you need to include in your report. One is the poor conditions of the books. Okay, and number 2, the seatings arrangements. Yeah. All right. The seats are not enough. Okay. So report. What's the format? Very easy. Okay. To, from, and then subject. What is the report about? Yeah. Okay. Now, so as mentioned earlier, you have to write this. Okay, to whom, from whom, and the title. Okay, and then you have to state the report's aim in the first paragraph. What is the report trying to do? What is it about? Okay, all right. And then divide your report in clear paragraphs according to the main points. So you can have 2 or you can have 3. Yeah. And you can use past tense, but sometimes the question does not require you to use past tense. It's okay. But you must use reported speech, which is passive. Okay, if you're not clear what it is, I can explain, but we don't have much time. You can get your teachers to explain to you. Yeah, make sure you know what reported speech is. Okay, and the tone should be formal, and do not use contractions like I'm, I apostrophe M, she's, she apostrophe S. No. Okay, the same one, use conjunctions and write a conclusion. A report must have a conclusion. Okay, and finally, check your report. Okay, all right. So, okay, this is how to write. Yeah. Okay, the first one is the introduction. Okay, you can use phrases like the aim of the report is, or the purpose of the report is to do what. Okay, or this is a report on the school library. Okay, and then in the main body, second, third, fourth paragraph, okay, give information and elaborate on the points by addressing the task required. Okay, 1 point in 1 paragraph. And if you look at your textbook, these days, you are supposed to write the subheading of each paragraph. Before this, it was not, I mean, we don't have to write any subheadings, okay? All right. But I don't think that's a big deal actually, yeah? Okay, conclusion, you can state your overall impression, okay? You can use like phrases like all in all, to sum up, in conclusion, on the whole, yeah? Okay. All right, I hope I have the sample. Okay. All right, yeah. There is one sample. I think I need to give this to Miss Ainon, yeah, afterwards. Okay, so you have the to, from, and title. Okay, so the title is here. All right. Some of you may ask, can you write in the middle? I think it's okay. It's not a big deal. Yeah. Okay. Intro, and then the subheading. Poor condition of library books. Okay. You just copy the question just now. Remember the questions? Okay. Just copy the title here. All right. Just copy. Okay. All right. And then the second one, inadequate seating arrangements, and finally conclusion. Okay, so we have only 2 points here because the question asks you to write about only 2. Okay, all right. So if you notice, I put here the words in red. Okay, this is what I meant by reported speech. Okay, this is what we call passive sentences. All right. Okay. For example, the collection of library books needs to be expanded, needs to be improved. Okay, 12 chairs have been provided. So it's in reported speech. Okay, because you are reporting something. Yeah. Okay, if some easy chairs were provided. Okay, some easy chairs were provided. Disediakan. Okay, all right. Rather than you say, we provide some easy chairs. We provide. No. Okay, some easy chairs were provided. Okay, just like this one. Okay, we expand the books, the collection of books. We expand. We improve on the collection of books. We don't use that. Okay, the collection of books need to be expanded or improved. Yeah. All right. And then, for example, here, it is understood that. Also, this is a form of reported speech. Okay, it is recommended that. You don't say, I recommend that. That is active sentence. Okay, use it is recommended that. Okay, the conditions in our library can be improved. Also passive. Yeah, also reported speech. Okay, so only the part where you have to write in reported speech that makes it different from the rest of the essay types, okay, for report, yeah. Okay, so I guess, yeah, we are done with that. All right, and we don't have time for the sample essays actually, but you can go through this with your teachers, okay. All right, can you see the sample essays here? This one? So you can use this with your, go through this with your teachers, yeah? Okay, why is it that content is only 4? Okay, why is it that it's 5, yeah? But if you see the comments here, most of the comments are positive because for CEFR, we are looking at the strength of the students, not the weakness of the students, okay? All right. So I guess that's it for today. I'm sorry for taking up, like 3 extra minutes or 5 extra minutes. Yeah. Okay. So,
It's okay.
yeah, I hope that you guys can benefit from this and you have learned a thing or two from our session today. Okay. And I would like to wish all of you the best in your listening and speaking next week, and also your writing papers in March. Yeah. All the best, and hope to see you guys when when you come across me. Also, when you see me, just say hi. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. That's it from me. And thank you so much again, Puan Ainon and PPD Bentong, for inviting me. It's a great pleasure. Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. Thank you so much for your very useful information and all the very knowledge sharings, Dr. Azu. It's absolutely our pleasure to have you this afternoon. We really appreciate your efforts to be with us. Sorry for causing the husky voice.
No
and
problem at all.
and the sore throat. So hopefully you will get well soon.
Yeah.
Okay. After
Thank you
this,
so much.
drink a lot of water, Doctor.
Definitely, I will.
Okay. Well, Dr. Azu has shared the seminar materials earlier. So students, make sure you get all the materials from your teachers, because Dr. Azu has had shared all for paper 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you very much, Doctor.
But I will give you the sample report afterwards. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, so I was so flattered just now when you addressed me Miss.
No, it's MS. It's not MISS.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's okay.
because all my students, they call all the English teachers Miss. MS.
Okay. The new info. Okay, thank you. So congratulations to all the participants and audience for this English slot. We have put the attendance link in the live chat, and you may fill them up. For those who are in the Google Meet, we put in the message. Okay, one more thing. Don't forget to support us. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe our USTP PPD Bentong channel. You can push the bell button to get notifications for our next seminars series slot. Okay, good luck and all the best wishes to all our 2021 SPM candidates, especially for those Bentong district candies. Okay, whatever good comes from Allah, but whatever weakness comes from us. Once again, thank you, Dr. Adzuhaidah, and thank you, everyone. With that, I end this session. Okay, sorry for any inconvenience, any technical problem. So, stay safe, take care, and bye-bye. Thank you, Doctor.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay. All right. All the best in your life. Yeah. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. Yeah.